Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Hello, 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 Katie. Hello, Certified. Hello, Michael. Hello, Britt. Hello, Nikki. And number one bestie, hello. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Ethan and Morty. Hello, Amparo and Shelby. Hello, Andre or Andrea. Lua, Spencer, KTP, Aunt B. Hello, Amber, Michelle, Max, Victoria, Spooky, Emily, Alana, Jillian, Suzanne, Lee, Tokyo, Kel. Hello. Hi, everyone. Crystal, Faith, Rebecca, Caitlin. Hello. Angela. Hello. Faith, Nicole, Bianca. Hi, Caitlin. Hi, Brandy. Hello, Jennifer. Love you too. Hi. Hello, Rose. Thank you, Max. Thank you, Erica. Hi, Honey. Hold on one sec. Let's get Honey added as a moderator. Very good. Hello, Kath. Long time no see, Kath. How's it going? Nevea, you like my shirt? Thank you. Hey, Brittany. Hi, May. Hi, Ray. And another Lily. Selena, hello. Thank you, Andrea. Christian Smooth. Alana, thank you. Carly. Cody's here. Hello. Hi, Cody. Hi, Paige. Hi, Fanny and Brian and Gilberto. Hi. Hi, Julie. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Amy. Hello, Ducati. You like my piercings? Thank you. Hello, Helly, Gavinci, Carly, Rose, Willow, Jen. Hi, Christine. Hello, Bella. Hello, Kathy. Hello, George. Hello, George. Tanya, Tokyo, Lexi. Hi, Cody. Love you too. Hi, Crash Matt. Thank you. Thank you, May. Yes, sushi today. We are at a sushi restaurant. Thank you. Hi, Ruby. Hello. And Elizabeth. Mel, Sammy, Sadie, Ella, Claire, Person, Cassie, hello. Thank you, Nikki. Hi, Fanny. Thank you. Hello, Juliana and Mac and Dimples. Tokyo, I know. It's going to be good. Hello, Nala. How's it going? Long time no see. Hello, Sam. Long time no see, Sam. Wit, Yvonne, Maya, A, Kaylee, KTP. How do I deal with the haters? I just put my hater blockers on. Hello, Rach. Hi, everyone. What is my dream travel place? I want to go to Universal Studios next. Also, like in LA, in the LA area, I want to go to Universal. That's my next one. Or Tokyo Disney Sea. Oh my gosh. Cody, you didn't have to do that. Hello, Katie. How's it going? Hi, Sam. And Jamita, hi. Jeez, Cody, wow. Starting off this stream with a bang. Oh my gosh. You were so nice, Cody. You were so sweet. Wow. Wow, Cody. Uh, Here, there it is. Cody started off this stream with a bang. Hello, Ilum. Wow, with a $50 gift. Dang, Cody. That is so nice. Two blue heart emojis. We know that Cody likes the blue heart emojis. That is their main emoji, at least when it comes to this stream and their gifts. Two blue heart emojis just said miss you. Thank you, Cody. That is so nice. Wow. Wow. Maybe 5 more minutes, and I'll have something. Maybe a drink. Cool. Oh, do you have like mocktails on here?
We do have the mocktail section. Those will be on the syrup proof.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Got it.
I would say the Ringo Spritz is one of the most popular ones. There's an apple soda with a coconut yuzu foam right on top.
Sure. Let's try that.
Yeah. Perfect.
Thank you. And it's 0.0%.
0%.
Perfect. Thank you. Cody. Wow. Thank you. Dang, that is so insanely generous of you. And honestly, I don't even know what to say. Thank you. Thank you, Cody. Yeah, please everyone say thank you to Cody. That is such a great way to start the stream. It takes so much of a weight off of, like, these streams at the end of the day are the way I pay my bills. So it is nice to have just that little bit of security to start things off. So thank you, Cody. Thank you. Thank you. And let's get me. Thank go. You can now moderate. Just make sure for both you and Honey, go ahead and read the moderator guide in the Discord before you do too much tonight. But yeah, thank you. Wow. Whew. So we just ordered a mocktail. What did Cody do? Cody gave a very generous gift. Hello, B. $50. So we just ordered a mocktail, and we were recommended. Wow, I lost it already. There we go. Let's see. Here it is. So they have 5 different ones. Hello, Brooke Adamson. We ordered the Ringo Spritz, which has some Floreal Aperitivo, apple soda, seltzer water, and coconut yuzu foam. On Wednesdays we wear pink. Exactly. Still can't. You can't. Is the Discord is up, but you have to be subscribed, Ruby, unless you're on the Patreon, in which case it's a little bit different. But you have to be subscribed to get to the Discord. There's also the low ball, which has. Oh my gosh, Cody. All right, I'm gonna read these, and then Cody sent another generous. Wow. Okay, hold on. There's also the low ball, which is all. These are all mocktails, but they have Bear zero proof reposado, citron rooibos syrup, and seltzer water with a grapefruit twist. If we could switch that to a different kind of twist, I could have that. The Notorious Spumoni is a cacao-infused red aperitivo, frothed grapefruit. Can't do it. There's one called the Origami, which has Lears Melat, dry. Oh, no, wait, hold on. No, hold on. I can't have the Ringo Spritz. Hold on. I don't want them to make it. No, I can't have the Ringo Spritz. It actually is less than 5% alcohol. Sorry, I was looking at the menu and I see that the Ringo Spritz does look like it has like less. It's less than 0.5%. Okay, yeah, it has to be 0.0 for me.
Let me go.
Okay, if not this one, then how about? Is there a second one?
This is the aperitivo that does make it a 0. I checked with the apple soda, but I forgot to check on the aperitivo.
Okay, it's fine.
Is there any other? Do you want me to make it without the aperitivo, or?
I think I want to do it with something like that. I'm between the Origami and the low ball. Does the grapefruit twist just like a rind of grapefruit?
Yeah, so that's our take on a highball. So
okay.
It's like usually it's traditionally a whiskey cocktail with soda water and a lemon twist.
Okay.
So yeah, I think this would be it just gives it like a kind of like a citrusy component to it.
Okay. Versus like the Origami or the.
A little bit more of a these two would be a little bit more of a actual like a mocktail.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what about the between the Origami and the non Arukoru?
Say the Origami.
Okay, we'll do the Origami. Sorry about that. Thank you. All right. It came out in my bank. I subscribed last night. Well, which account did you subscribe on, Ruby? Because it's not saying you're subscribed. Anyways, we just ordered the non-Arukoru, which is Bear Zero Gin, which is, again, 0.0%. Martini and Rossi for real. Simple syrup and lemon. Served up. So this will be a fancy mocktail. 0.0%. Cool. So, what are we eating today? We're eating sushi. We're eating sushi tonight. So get excited. But before we read the menu, I'm going to read. So you're on the wrong account. That makes sense, Ruby. Cody, once again, coming through with just, wow. They said it's another $50, a second $50, which is like, wow. They said just a little extra for an extra happy meal, quote unquote, not McDonald's, with another blue heart. Cody, you are making this meal very happy. And ultimately, you are making this, I mean, look, anytime gifts are given, they go to the meal first. Hopefully they cover the meal. Sometimes they do. But once it goes past that, and I hope they do, that's where the real difference starts to get me, right? Because like, ooh, just flip my chopsticks out of my lap. If every day I was able to pay for the food, which, some days I do, some days y'all do, some days it doesn't happen. Either way is fine. But when it gets to a point where not only is the food getting covered, I'm also able to take the extra to pay my rent, right? And health insurance and things like that. That's when the security of the stream is assured, right? Of, oh yeah, I can make ends meet doing this. Does that make sense? Like I'm just, so every time y'all give, it's like more weight off my chest. So thank you. Thank you, Cody. I appreciate it. Okay, so I'll hear that. There is a lot of traffic happening. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. Okay, so shall we read the menu while we wait for our non-Arukoru mocktail? We have the happy hour menu, which is probably where we should start. They do have an omakase menu. If you don't, y'all know what omakase is? It's like the thing where you just say, give me whatever, and you pay up front and you get stuff. So omakase is $159. It starts with a happy spoon, which is an oyster, uni, ikura, tobiko, and creme fraiche. Then there's a base scallop, then a vegetable tempura, then a bunch of nigiri, then steamed abalone, and a hot stone duo with cheesecake at the end. I am not sure I want all of those things. Oh, that looks great. Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
And like the origami has it.
I get it now. Got it. Awesome. Cool. Happy hour goes till 5:30. You're here all night, right?
5:30. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, give me some more time. Maybe like 10, 15 more minutes. Perfect. Thank you. All right, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. It's an origami thingy. Isn't that fun? Oh, hold on one second. Hi. Would it be possible to keep the music down a little bit outside? Would it be possible?
Yeah, let me see. Let me stand out here.
Thank you.
Yeah, we had it off before we turned it on. So
right. Yeah. I loved it off personally, but even if it could be down just a little bit.
We gotta keep a little energy.
Totally fine.
But is that level okay?
As low as you can put it would be great. Thank you. Ooh. That's really good. That is really good. Wow. Wow. That is good. Wow. Wow. What's in it? So it's got 0.0 gin. So again, no booze whatsoever. Completely non-alcoholic. Martini. So it's like then martini and rossi for real, which I guess is like, I don't know what that is. And then simple syrup, which is sugar, and lemon. I mean, that's great. I could just drink this all day long, but I'm going to try and sip it because it is really cool. Okay. Now, can I handle this music is the question. It's so nice out here. It is a little bit loud for me. Give it a minute. Thank you, Ruben. Y'all. All right, we're gonna go ahead and turn sub only on. This will be a great opportunity. We'll let y'all cool off and be mad about it without being able to talk. This is a great opportunity to remind folks that if you want to be able to talk during times like this, you can always subscribe. There's now a $2.99 subscription. Hello, Alexis. Yeah, I know I know y'all can't hear it probably. It's 100% like if I can hear it. It's more about like my sensitivity when it comes to music and stuff. But so far, I'm like, I'm doing okay. Let's see, are we gonna get tuna? I mean, it would be crazy if we didn't, right? Hi, Kaylee. Hello. How's it going? Hi, Trish. Hello. Hi, everyone. Well, maybe we can read The Pink is Giving. Thank you. All right. I don't think there's many other quieter places around here, but it is too loud for me. 3 weeks cigarette free. Good for you, Aunt B. Oh yeah, Jillian. Let's get Jillian on the mod squad as well. Hi, Gina. Thank you for subscribing, Logan. It would be rude not to get tuna. Yeah, I know it's not. I know y'all can't hear it. It's that it's like it's tough for me. But you know, if it is in the distance enough, I can like forget about it. But it is like just close enough that it is bothering me. Thank you, Logan, and thank you, Brooke, for subscribing. Yeah, we got a great mod squad now. We got a fantastic mod squad. Hi, Kyle. Hello. Thank you, everyone. It's been fairly easy. I was just done with it. Out of curiosity, how long were you smoking for? What was your... Thank you, El Plaza, for subscribing. Look at all these new subscriptions. I love it. Would I rather wear pink or red forever? Oh, probably pink. Probably pink. Yeah, thank you, Justice, for subscribing. 20 plus years. Wow. And it was easy. Good for you. Thank you, Tiana, for subscribing. Look at this, y'all. Yeah, I probably wear pink because we did have a great morning in Discord. Because yeah, there's some days where I am feeling red over pink, but it's easier. Pink's like an easier color. It goes down smoother. So I think I'd rather wear pink. Even though I think red, sometimes I'm like, yeah, I don't want pink today. I want red. Yeah. My daughter is hypersensitive to sound, so I totally get what you're saying. Thank you, Lucky Irish. Yeah, it's like if I'm going to be shelling out for these meals, and if really, it's honestly, y'all are helping with these meals. We want it to be in a place that I'm comfortable in. Thank you, Tiana. Thank you. But yeah, if you don't mind me asking in the most respectful way, what was your old name? I'm happy to tell you what that is. What my old name is, Brooke. Just so you know, it's not a question you typically want to ask trans people because that old name can be kind of triggering for people, which is a lot of times those names will hold a lot of weight. Can be a little bit traumatic, right? Don't apologize. It's okay. I'm glad you asked me because I don't care. I'm happy to tell you. It doesn't bother me. When I get this question, I need the shirt. I mean, it's a good shirt, right? When people ask me this question, I say like, happy to tell you. And it's like, I'm glad you got to me because I don't care. And it's good that you asked it to me and not someone else who might care. My old name is Nicholas. Nicholas was my name before this. Hello, Scuba Steve. How's it going, Scuba Steve? This is good. This is really nice, y'all. I appreciate the subscriptions. I thought making like a lower tier would be nice so that people who wanted to talk could, but maybe people who weren't like ready for the Discord kind of thing. Yeah, it can just be hard when you're trying to be yourself and not the old name. Exactly. Thank you for subscribing, Rico. Very cool. Thank you. Need the earrings though. The red. Yeah, the earrings are custom from Chell Pastel on Etsy. The red crayon ones, I think you can get. You can get on Etsy as well, but you don't have to get them custom. Do you like scary roller coasters? I love roller coasters. I love roller coasters. The only problem is that in the last couple of years, I have developed motion sensitivity, like motion sickness kind of thing. Yeah. Scuba Steve, just because you pay $2.99 doesn't mean you get to bring your negativity there. Aubrey, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I mean, look, by all means, pay $2.99 to make a rude comment. Hello, Rico. Thank you. I appreciate that. And hello, Ime. Am I saying that right? Ime? Ime? Probably Ime, right? The older I get, the worse with rides. Yeah, I do love rides. I love rides, period. Any ride. Like, there's very few rides that I will not ride because it's too scary. Really, email. Hello. Thank you for subscribing. The real, it's like, will I get sick on it? Because I remember I went, like, the most recent rides I went on, I went to Disneyland, and like, I went on Star Tours. Bad, no good. Did not like that. That made me motion sick. Also, I went on the Incredicoaster, which was. Glad you're here too, Ime. Thank you, Milky Angel, for subscribing. Look at all these great. I wonder if we can make it to 150 tonight. That would be cool. I hate the ride that goes straight up and down. Yeah, I went on the Tower of Terror. Yeah, that's immediate. I gotta get at it. We gotta. If they could turn it down anymore, then I will. You can also gift us. Oh, you can gift us up. That's cool. I didn't know that was possible. Yeah. So Incredicoaster, I got pretty sick on the Guardians of the Galaxy. I didn't throw up on anything, but I'm glad, Milky. I'm so glad. It's comforting. When I was younger, I would get on everything. Can't handle them now. Same. Exactly the same. Exactly the same. I hope this isn't rude, but how do you feel about lesbians who say they don't like trans women? I would ask why. If is the answer that they don't like trans women because they don't think trans women are women, that's a problem. If they have a preference in terms of parts, that's slightly more legit, I think. I think as long as that's really what it is, then yeah. As long as they still see trans women as women, I think that's the biggest issue. But I will tell you what, there are many, many lesbians, I would imagine way more than not, who are super into trans women. Can confirm from my own personal experiences. Can confirm. 100%. So, yeah. This is so good. I mean, it's basically just like zhuzhed up orange juice, but in a really good way. Yeah. It's okay if you were being kind and to have your own preferences. Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, in the past, I've kind of seen the whole like, oh yeah, I just don't like the parts as like a cop-out answer. But I've come to a place where it's like, okay, all right, fine. But as long as that really is the reason, I feel like some people say that and they actually don't mean that. They really do mean that. They don't see us as women. Thank you, for subscribing. Thank you, lovely Alexa, for subscribing. Great, look at all these great subscriptions. Thank you. What's my favorite Taylor Swift song? Thank you, Jamie, for subscribing. Oh my gosh, we're almost at 150. Thank you, Jamie. Favorite Taylor Swift song? Now, I'm going to tell you right now that I am not huge on Taylor Swift. I don't dislike Taylor Swift. I like her music. I have an answer to what my favorite song is, but I wasn't at the Eras tour, if that answers your question. Thank you, Alexa. Personally, I'm a lesbian. I like trans women. Just wondering. Yeah, no, I got you. Okay, so the songs. Yeah, I'm glad, Jamie. Thank you for being here. The song that I like the most by Taylor Swift. I've got a couple in my head that I'll just shout out. Bad Blood, and these are all going to be like the mainstream ones, I know. Bad Blood is fun, but I think You Need to Calm Down is my favorite. I do believe that You Need to Calm Down is my favorite. Delicate, hi Bailey. I've never heard Delicate. I know Emily really likes Taylor Swift, so I'm sure she would know what you're talking about, but I only know the ones that are played out loud in like Walgreens, you know. Yeah, not a Taylor fan either. Bringing my daughter in June should be fun. Yeah, look, if someone wanted to bring me to a Taylor Swift concert, as long as it wasn't too loud, I would go. You Need to Calm Down is good, but I think I can do it with. I can do it with A Broken Heart is my jam. Am I dating anyone? Yes, I am. Emily. Do I like Melanie Martinez? I've heard that name, but I don't know any songs by that. Am I a Gaga fan? In the same, it's a similar thing with Lady Gaga or with Taylor Swift, where I know Lady Gaga songs. I admire both Lady Gaga and Taylor Swift for what they do outside of their music more, in terms of their advocacy and things like that. Favorite artist, music-wise, you mean? Do you ever go live with the party? I don't think Emily would want to go live with me. I got my daughter those loops, and they're a godsend. I know they're so good. Do I listen to? I do not. I've not heard Renee rap, but I know of her. I burped and sneezed there. Do I like Eminem? Yeah, I like Eminem. I think some of his stuff is a little bit women hatey for me, a little too women hatey. But there's also a lot of his stuff that is really good. Yeah. My go-to pop artist? Oh, geez, I don't know. I love Lady Gaga as an actress in AHS, American Horror Story. Yep. I've heard of that. Thank you. Yeah. Pop artists. Oh, geez. Like current pop artists? I don't know. I don't know about current pop artists. I really don't know. I'm not like up on pop these days. You know, I've heard about like Olivia Rodrigo, and I know about Billie Eilish and all these pop stars, but I don't know the current stuff. What's my favorite genre? Probably in the realm of electronic music. Electronic music is definitely my jam. I'm not like I like a lot of different electronic music, but Polo and Pan is probably the easiest thing to point to. That is like, oh, that's what Lily likes. Like that's like the distillation of my taste in music, or like one arm of it. Polo and Pan. I love them so much. But yeah, I like trance. I like house. Probably the two main buckets. When did I start my podcast? I started my podcast, like, I guess when I started creating content, which would have been maybe late 2022 or early 2023. Techno? Sure. Yeah, sure. Would I ever go to a Shrek rave? No, I wouldn't do that. I'd be... No. What's a good TV show to watch? Oh, geez. Yeah, I have a podcast, but I don't update it often. But there's a lot of episodes if you want to go through the backlog. Good TV show to watch. Jeez, it's like with music, I haven't watched much TV in the past few years, with the exception of, if you're a nerd like me, Dimension 20. Anything on Dropout, I love it so much. Yeah. My podcast is on YouTube, as are my old streams. Yep. But my favorite TV show probably of all time would be Dark, which is German, but very good. I listen to your podcast while I'm at work or walking. Cool. Nice. Yeah, those episodes are like, they go back. It used to be that I would make one every day. There was a while where I made 5 podcasts a week. And I would make a podcast in the morning and then stream my makeup routine, and that was it. It was like I would do I don't know about 7 days a week, but I would make a lot of them. So what you'll find is like the vast majority of my podcast library was from like a year plus ago. And then since then, it's been more sporadic. Like I haven't put out a podcast in maybe a month. Every once in a while. I think I did a podcast. I think I did one recently about my Disney trip. Yes, I think that was the most recent one. Maybe I did one since then, but yeah. Thank you, Abby. But anyways, thank you all these new subscribers. That's very nice. I appreciate y'all for subscribing. Okay, I kind of got to make the decision here if this music is too much for me. It's like right on the edge where I am uncomfortable. I am a little overstimulated here, but it is so nice. It is so nice here, and I really don't want to leave. I kind of want to just ask one more time. Wait, have we ordered food yet? No, we've only ordered a cocktail so far. Is there any chance the music could turn down even just a little bit more? Because I'm like right on the edge. I think it's a little too loud for me to stick around right now. But if not, I get that you got to keep a vibe going. But thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing, Abby. Oh, wow, we hit 150. Very cool. Wow, 150. That's like 10 subscribers in a day. That might be a record, honestly. Thank you, Abby. We are doing a game night soon. That is true. How do I get into the Discord? You have to. I'm not sure what level you subscribed at. You have to subscribe to the $10 or more level in order to get on the Discord. If you subscribe to that one, then you just you go and is the music making you? Yeah, it's making me anxious. It's like an overstimulation thing. I'm very sensitive to music, even with my earplugs in. Yeah, we're gonna do a game night soon. I think we're gonna do Jackbox. We'll do something like that. I don't know when it's happening. I don't think there's any dates on the books yet, but the mod team is, I think, going to talk about it at some point. So, yeah, it's, I think the people who get it, and the people who don't just think I'm being difficult. But like, it is a lot. It is a lot for me. People don't realize how, it can really affect you. It's like it can be really tough. Hi, Puffy. Hello. All queens get overstimulated. I mean, yeah, it's a thing that happens. It's a very real thing. It's a little better.
Okay, there.
It's a little better. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, maybe 5 more minutes. All right. Thank you. It is better. It is better like this. Cool. All right. Hello, Elvia. Hi. Yeah, getting overstimulated. It's like okay, it's definitely, I think we're in a better place now. I think I can do this. Okay, let's read the menu. I have ASD, that's autism spectrum disorder. So I feel you. If people don't experience it, then they don't get it at all. Exactly. It's not an easy thing to deal with. I've had to leave places because of sounds with my daughter. Yeah, I have to do it all the time. And like Emily will attest to this. She and I have been out on dates where we like have to leave restaurants. It works the exact same way when I'm not on stream, like the exact same way. It's good they were turning it down. Yeah, they're really nice because I get it. They want to keep a vibe going. Yeah, I get overstimulated by touch. Also very valid. Yeah. When you get overstimulated, I do as well because I know that feeling. Yep. I love how you're never afraid to ask for what your body needs. I just sit there in silence. Hey, I get that. And I think when my transition came about, it was like, I'm done taking it. I'm just going to say, how do I join the Discord? Good question, Erica. Thank you, by the way, for subscribing. You have to be subscribed to the $10 tier in order to get it. And if you are, I don't know if I can see what tier you're at or not. There's a little button in your subscription thing that will take you to the Discord. If you have any trouble, let me know. Okay, so let's read the happy hour menu. They have a bunch of beverages, all which have alcohol, so we're going to ignore those. Do I like 90s music? I do. Mostly like 90s electronic music. But yeah, okay, so on the happy hour menu, there is panko fried shrimp, 2 pieces. I don't see it. I signed up for $10. Did you press the subscription button and then the little star? Maybe, is there anyone who can like, maybe Grant or someone, can you type out some directions for Erica? Because I can't see it. Yeah, and maybe, yeah. There should be a way to get to a menu so that you can get into the Discord. Okay. There's inari, 2 pieces fried tofu skin. Okay. They got fries, sweet potato fries. High ale. There's chicken karaj nuggets, chicken nuggets. Spicy hand rolls. Ooh. We can get a spicy tuna, a spicy salmon, or a spicy yellowtail, or a negihama hand roll. What do you say we get a spicy tuna and a spicy salmon? Nothing? Are you sure you subscribed to the $10 level and not the $3 level? Are you sure? Okay. We get a negihama, we get a tuna, and a salmon. Now, there's the omakase, there's the sushi. We can also get... I don't like all kinds of sushi. There's certain things I like more than others. Okay, there's seasonal, raw, there's Happy Spoon, Aki Tuna Poke. I think I want to stick with rolls today. Okay, Makimono rolls. Someone PM me. Maybe Grant can. Grant, are you down to help out Erica? I love sushi with chicken in it. Sushi with chicken's good. All right, so there's a couple rolls here. They have Michael's Negitoro, 5 pieces for $32, which is fatty tuna, scallion, uni, that's why it's expensive, and ikura. I'm not sure what ikura is. They have Ken's, 8 pieces for $25, shrimp tempura, avocado, spicy tuna, and toasted pine nuts. They've got Cali 101, which is snow crab, cucumber, shiso, kanpio, and avocado. A kohaku, which is a soy paper wrap. I love that one. Super spider roll, which is panko fried crab, Nao rainbow roll for 27, which is tuna, yellowtail salmon, avocado, serrano chili, and crispy onion. You should do it, Jamie. Asakusa's crispy spicy. It's tempura fried, and then a futomaki, which is tamago, spinach. Okay, so that's like the vegetarian one. None of these are really calling my name, especially with the price. Maybe the rainbow roll, but honestly, we have happy hour rolls. The rainbow roll is $27, and the happy hour rolls are $6.88. Like, let's just get those, right? I mean, maybe we could do one. Like, I could do the Cali 101 snow crab and cucumber, or the rainbow roll. I don't know. What do y'all think? Thank you, Zachariah. Love you too. What do we think? We'll do one spicy tuna, one spicy salmon, one negihama. Vassell says rainbow roll. All right, we can throw a rainbow roll in there. One rainbow roll. So that's 4 rolls. That's 8 pieces. I'm assuming that's 32. Am I right about that? Right? Am I crazy? I think that would be a good amount of rolls. We down for that? I'm down for that. Sounds so good. It's going to be a lot of sushi. No. No. I spilled. All right. Yeah, this is going to be good. 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 A plus. It's so good. I know. Let's see what else they have here. They've got noodles. They have soup. They have a Japanese Caesar salad. Interesting. Easy to put down a lot of sushi. It really is. Miso soup. $12 miso soup. Meat. Smoked chicken. A5 Miyazaki Wagyu ribeye. Sorry about yesterday. No. I know you weren't, Colt. I'm sorry about yesterday. Honestly, I apologize. I know you weren't trying to. It's just that's the kind of comment that could get the whole stream taken down. So we don't want that. I might get sushi tomorrow just because I love sushi. I mean, it's a good reason to do it. I would say so. You could eat sushi all day. I don't know. It depends. It depends. Thank you for subscribing, Seb. Chef's favorites. I got pancakes, marinated eggplant, smoked bacon, mochi hand roll. What the heck is that? Shishito peppers. Yeah, I think. We'll do the rainbow roll. I guess it'll depend on how many pieces, because if there's 6 pieces each, then that will be 6 times 3, 18, plus 8, which would be 26. So I guess we'll see. Do they make any kind of custom... Wait, hold... sushi gets you so full. Do they make any kind of earrings on Etsy custom? Yeah, I mean, you can just message the creator. That's what I do. I'll just go and like look at people making earrings, and you know, if there's something that's kind of like what they make already, but not quite, like I can message them and be like, hey, can you do it? And sometimes they'll even have an option for custom, like I want something else, and they'll have a price for it, depending. Yeah. These specifically were custom, but I know Chel Pastel does a lot of really great work with, specifically, she makes food earrings. What's a rainbow roll? It is tuna, yellowtail, salmon, avocado, serrano chili, and crispy onion. Very nice. So, it'll be good. That's what we're doing. All right. Do we want to turn the comments? Oh, thank you, Kaya, for subscribing.
Any questions? Anything
No, I think I'm ready. How many rolls per spicy hand roll?
So the spicy hand roll, it comes with 1. It's a cone. So it's a.
Oh.
So the hand rolls and the makimonos are different. They're the cut.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, gotcha. Okay. So are these the only rolls then?
We could do anything from like a salmon avocado, tuna avocado, spicy tuna,
Okay.
anything like that. But those are
And what would the prices be on those ones?
the prices are listed in here, and also the pieces also that come with it. So.
Oh,
Sorry, next to the. So for this one would be 32.25.
right. But like for a spicy tuna roll,
Oh,
is there a menu that like says the prices for those things?
it doesn't, but I can find out for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Well, in that case, I'll just start with a rainbow roll then.
Rainbow.
Okay.
And is there anything that is not in there that you'd like, and I can find out?
Oh yeah, like spicy tuna, spicy salmon, maybe. Yeah. And also, in addition to the rainbow roll, I'll do a negihama hand roll.
Negihama hand
Or no, actually, spicy salmon hand roll.
Spicy salmon hand
Yeah.
And remind me, do you have any allergies?
Just grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How are you doing with the mocktail?
I'm good. I might get something again soon. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing, Kaya. Hello, Rihanna. How's it going? Rehabilitation story inspired me. I'm in college to be a social worker. Cool. Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. Oh, well, that's nice. Thank you. I love this bun. Thank you, Alexis. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, Trish. How's it going? Never tried sushi? Never? You've never tried sushi ever? That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, you know what? You know what we should do? Okay, I'm gonna try this. So, here's what I've been wanting to try this for a while now. All right, it's something that just popped up, so maybe it's not been a while. I've been wanting to try this. There is a new feature called Poll, Gift, and Vote. Gift votes. 6 gift votes left today. Okay, so let me see how this goes. How does this work? So we're gonna put up a quick little poll. What hand roll should I get? Or maybe let's choose between 2 other things. We already did the rainbow roll. What hand roll should I get in addition to this? So we can do the. How about this? What roll should I get next? Question mark. Spicy tuna or spicy salmon? Or how about spicy yellow? I don't really like yellowtail that much. What about the spicy salmon? What about the Cali 101? No. What else is there? All right, we'll try this. Salmon. Okay, now apparently there's a gift vote. Hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. How to custom add option, custom duration, rose coin. I don't want it to be a rose though. Okay. All right, we'll try this. So apparently now you can vote what I get next by doing roses, which is interesting. Yeah, I got you, Grant. Thank you. So you can vote using roses here. Thank you, Saima. I don't know. These are the 2 things. Thank you. Hi, Dana. Thank you. See how this goes. So you can vote with roses, which is cool. So that will be up for the next couple minutes if you want to vote what roll I should get. Thank you everyone for voting. You have to click the poll first. Okay, yeah, it should be up. I've never tried this before, ever. So, interesting, right? It's a cool little thing to try. Anyways. Oh, thank you, Christy. Oh, so sweet. Oh, so sweet. All right, we should probably also, oh, we could do, you know what the next poll we can do is the mocktail again next. You don't see the poll? You have to tap, there's like a poll button somewhere around there. Yeah, we'll vote on the mocktail as well. Can you vote multiple times? I wonder. Thank you for subscribing, Chris. I appreciate that. I wonder if we can get to 160. I mean, it would blow my mind if we got to 175. Spicy tuna is, wait, how did it end? It was supposed to go for 3 minutes. How did it end? Did Ahmad accidentally end the poll? What happened? It should have been going for longer. Unless 3 minutes, it restarted? No, it didn't restart, did it? Mods, please don't touch the poll. Yeah, it seems to have restarted, which is, yeah, just don't touch the poll, mods. I'll handle the polls, please. It looks like spicy salmon is winning now, though, but spicy salmon, it didn't win the last time. All right. Mods won't restart it again. I promise. Sorry, I was trying to vote. Okay, yeah. It's okay, Grant. It's okay, don't worry. Roses are like a penny, so I don't think anyone is going to be too upset about it. Okay. All right, spicy tuna is still winning. So next we will do a spicy tuna roll. And let's take a look at the options for the next mocktail. So there's the Bear Zero Reposado with citron rooibos syrup, seltzer water, and a grapefruit twist. We'll just get it with a different twist. And then there's also the, I wonder if they could do the notorious spumoni with some froth, not frothed grapefruit, something else. Maybe well, we did the origami. No, we did the origami, didn't we? We'll do the non-arukoru. Non-arukoru. Yeah. That will be next. So we'll vote between those two things. Get a brownie? We're at a sushi restaurant. I don't think they have brownies. I can look, but I don't even see the dessert menu. But I can't imagine. This doesn't feel like a place that would serve brownies. I think if there's going to be dessert, my guess it will be mochi and maybe like a cheesecake or something, because cheesecake is pretty popular in Japanese food. But yeah, so all right. What do we think? Should we turn comments back on? Maybe not. I don't know. We're getting some good. Spumoni makes no sense. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense because spumoni is what? Pistachio, chocolate, and wait, what is spumoni? You like sashimi? I like cookie brownie. Nice ale. Edible cookie dough. That sounds good. It's more Italian. Yeah, what is spumoni? Pistachio, chocolate, and cherry. Right, that's it. I love spumoni. I love spumoni. Spicy tuna one. Okay, we'll do the spicy tuna roll next. Yeah, we'll do the spicy tuna roll next. Sounds good. I've never had sushi before. That is wild, Queens. Honestly, that is crazy. Do you live near a sushi place? Do you have a reason? Do you not? Are you like scared? Have I seen the viral pistachio chalk? What do you mean by chalk? Can't wait to see what it looks like. Can't wait to see what. Oh, the sushi? I mean, yeah. Chocolate bar. Got it. Okay. No, I've not seen the viral pistachio chocolate bar. No. Sounds good though. I love chocolate and I love pistachios. One of my favorite nuts. Did I order a hand roll? I did. I ordered a spicy salmon hand roll, a rainbow roll, and after we're also going to, once the food gets here, we'll also order a spicy tuna maki roll. And do I dip my sushi in soy sauce? Oh yeah. Oh yes, I do. All right, so I'm going to make another text poll, another text gift vote What mocktail should I get next? Okay. So, and by the way, a nice gift just came through. I will read you right after this. The first one will be called the Low Ball, which is the it's like a take on the highball, but it's a low ball. It's like a mocktail highball. And then the second one will be the non Aru Koru, which is more of like a fake gin drink. So the first one is like a fake tequila drink. The second one is like a fake gin drink. Okay. There we go. Tell me which one you want me to see me to have next. Thank you, Jamie. Spicy mayo. It might come with spicy mayo. I'm not sure. Okay, this is nice. Trisha, hello, Trisha. Trisha sent $5. Love ya. Thank you for being a mod, by the way. Much appreciated. And they said, pretty in pink with a sparkly heart emoji. Love you. With a hand heart, a black heart emoji, and a hug emoji. Thank you, Trish. For me giving you a hug emoji back. Oh, very sweet. I appreciate it. I would toast to you. Well, I've got a little bit left. Just a little bit. Thank you, Trish. You're a sweetie. Also, thank you to Marissa, who sent $2 to say, please turn the comments on. How does fake compare to real? I mean, I like it better because I don't like the taste at all of the real stuff. Thank you, Trish. It's just like kind of like the flavors, but not any of the nastiness. I think it's much better. Much better. So, all right, we can turn the comments on for a little bit and see what happens. Be cool, everyone. Hello, Amber. See what happens. Less spicy. Yeah, I mean, it's just like the flavors of it without the punch. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Hello, hello. Where's my food at? We got time. Why no shrimp roll? I don't really want a shrimp roll. Never had sushi. It's good. Hello, Rage. Thank you, Eleni. Eleni? Can I ask what the necklace is? It's just a microphone. It's just a microphone. Oh, it's all good, Ashley. Thank you. May I ask if I date men or women or both? I only date women and femmes. So you could be non-binary. That's fine, as long as you're a femme, non-binary. Yeah. Do I have a P.O. box? No, I don't have a P.O. box. I don't have a P.O. box. Hi, Keels. Is restaurant sushi warm? It can be, but like default assumption, no, it's not warm. It's room temperature, or even a little bit cooler. That was you that sent the gift? Oh, well, I'm glad. Claire. Making me, oh, you're pregnant and craving sushi? Pregnant people can't have sushi. Pregnant people can't have sushi. I should get a P.O. box. The thing is, how long would it take for someone to send me nasty in the mail? Something nasty in the mail. It would take about a week. I bet give it a week. If I announced a P.O. box, I would just have a full box of nasty, terrible things and some nice things. But I bet people would organize campaigns to send me nasty stuff. Yeah, pregnant people can't have sushi. Pregnant people can't have sushi. Do I know what LARPing is? I am familiar with LARPing. It is something that I guess I've done before, kind of. Live action role play. So you're a lot of time. LARPing typically means you're like dressing up like a wizard or a knight or something. The low ball one, okay, the low ball one, like a wizard or a knight, so that you can go and like play, Dungeons and Dragons in real life, and you like have a low ball one. Here we go. You like have a name and like a persona and a whole thing. Yeah. Cook sushi. Yeah, I guess you could do cooked sushi. It's just raw sushi. No raw sushi. Yeah. Most sushi is raw. I guess imitation crab you could probably do. Maybe. When is my surgery? My surgery is undetermined. Hopefully soon. Yes. Thank you.
Salmon roll.
Appreciate it. Ooh. Thank you.
For the rainbow roll, we have tuna, yellowtail on the inside, chopped slices of salmon and avocado, and a little bit of jalapeno.
Perfect. And did you hear about the spicy? Can you do a spicy tuna?
So it's salmon avocado, spicy tuna, spicy salmon, they're all $16.
16?
16.
Okay. Could I do a spicy tuna roll next?
Spicy tuna?
Yeah. Perfect. And could I also do a low ball?
Low ball?
Yes.
And instead of the grapefruit twist, did you want to do...
Any other citrus is fine.
Lemon, orange, any preference?
Whatever the person thinks is best. Thank you. Let's back up the camera a little bit so you can see. So first off is a hand roll, which is what we'll eat first. Wasabi, ginger, seaweed, rice, and spicy salmon on the inside. And then this is a rainbow roll, which has, it's like a tuna, yellowtail on the inside, and then salmon, avocado, crunchy onion, spicy mayo, and serrano peppers on top. So let's first, before anything, I will need, before I can eat this, a dish for my soy sauce. Yeah, pretty good. But I'll wait for them to come back, and because I need something to dip my soy sauce in. I guess I could do it with this, but it's kind of a little too flat. Yeah. Make you want sushi? I know. I know. I know. Isn't rainbow roll so good? I love rainbow rolls. Thank you, user 7. What's in my ears? They're just like earplugs, so the music isn't so loud for me. What time is it where I am? It is 5:04 p.m. Would I ever try eating bugs? Not unless my life depended on it. Hello, who said this? Sending positive vibes. Thank you, Thanya. I take estrogen every week via shot. Yes. It's 2 a.m. where I live. Cool. I should do a travel vlog. I don't travel that much. That's the thing. Travel vlogs are like, you need to travel to do that, and I really don't travel much. What lipstick is this? This is Sephora lip stain number something something. Love the thought. Yeah, totally. Hello, Judy Lynn. How's it going? Was my family on board with my transition? Oh, yeah, totally. I will enjoy the sushi. We got to wait for the, we can just sit and look at it. It will tease us while we wait for a thing to hold the soy sauce in. Yeah. Hello, Danny. Did I have top surgery? No, not at all. These are all natural. I love my live vlogs. Thank you. The eyeliner looks great. Thank you. Hi, Meg. Hi, everyone. Hello, Alexis and Bella. Will my voice change over time? No. I'd have to make the conscious decision to voice train. Perfect. Thank you so much. It's all good. Thank you. All right, y'all ready for this? Thank you, Mandy. So here's how I always do my my soy sauce preparation. I put in wasabi. Take my chopsticks. Where'd I get the earrings? I got them on Etsy, but they were custom. So if you want to get these, you can go to Chell Pastel and ask her for the cake pop earrings. Now, these are some very fancy chopsticks. They're like skinny on both ends and wide in the middle. Soy sauce with, oh, I do love sesame oil. But as long as there's wasabi, I'm good. Hello, Roxy. Why did I change my gender? I didn't change my gender at all. My gender has always been girl. But it's kind of a misnomer about transitioning, or like a misconception about transitioning, that you're changing. You're not changing, you're just expressing yourself finally. You are who you are from day one. It doesn't change when you transition. You just finally decide. It's like you were acting the whole time, and finally you're like, actually, I'm done acting. This is who I am. And that's what it is to transition. So it's slightly different, if that makes sense. Thank you, Bella. I feel incredible. That looks so good. I know, doesn't this look so good? Do I want kids? No, not interested in kids, even a little bit. Needs more soy sauce? Yeah, I'm just trying to get it all mixed up first. Close enough. Ooh, what if Emily wants kids? She does, but not. I'm not going to give them to her. She's got a fiance for that. That's the beauty of polyamory. You don't have one person that you have to match up with on every single thing. You can have, partners who everything except wanting kids is similar. Or maybe you want kids, but you find, that's what polyamory is. So no, I know Emily wants kids. She wants to be a mom. I don't want to be a mom. And she knows this. Thank you. Ooh, that's fun. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you so much. That looks great.
Anything else?
Thank you. For now, I think we're good. Thank you. All right. What's poly? It's polyamory, so it means that Emily is engaged. She's engaged to her partner, and she's also dating me. That's what polyamory means. Okay. Let's put a little bit more ginger in there, and then add some more soy sauce. Looks good and fresh. I know. I'm very excited. I'm really doing delayed gratification. The ice has the name of the restaurant in it. I'll show you in a second. You can't see it right now, but yes, very fresh. All right. I mean, we're in California, so specifically in San Francisco, so the fish is going to be good. Better be good. All right. Cool, cool, cool. So first, let me show you the low ball. You can see the name of the restaurant, Pabu, is in the ice. Isn't that cool? Look how cool that is. Here, I'll take out the orange really quick so you can see. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that cool? All right. Let's do this. This is the hand roll. So this is a spicy salmon hand roll. Wow. They're really good. They're really good. Chloe, I'll answer your question in a second. It's a word that I can't say on this particular platform. Just look it up. It's like intertext, but instead of a T, it's an S. Instead of intertext, it's take the T in text and replace it with an S. Intertext. That's what the I is in LGBTQIA. Mm. Mm. That was good. That was very good. Mm. If you don't mind me asking, would you still be with someone that's a mom if you don't want to be a mom? Yeah. I've been in that exact situation. If y'all were around last year, if you watched this stream last year, you might remember that I was dating someone named Katie. We have since broken up, but she was a mom. She had a kid. And she wasn't looking for like a co-parent necessarily. Doesn't bother me as long as like I don't have to deal with the kid. I don't want to be at most like even if I'm with that person for a long time. At most, I would want to be a cool aunt. I'm not interested in the responsibilities of bringing up a child. I have like no interest whatsoever. Okay, what should we try? Should we try the spicy tuna now, or should we try the rainbow roll next? Also, let's try the what's this called? The low ball. Ooh, that's interesting. I like that. Very floral. Herbaceous, I would say. Very interesting. I'm a fan. Do I date men too, or just women and femmes? Yeah. Have I tried getting help of seeing therapists? I've been in therapy for about a decade. How am I supposed to tell my family I had my marshmallows removed? Marshmallows? You mean cake pops? Either way, just tell them. I mean, what are you going to do? You have to tell them. Or actually, or no, you don't. Maybe you don't even have to tell them. By marshmallows, you mean like cake pops, so like you no longer can have a kid? We'll try the rainbow ball. Okay. I mean, do they know you're trans? Is that maybe that's the first thing to start with? Wow. That is good. That is good. Wow. Woo. Oh, wasabi in there. Woo. Was I poly before I found myself in transition? I was not. Thank you, Juan. I was very curious about it pre-transition, especially like the year or so leading up to realizing I was trans. I was like thinking about it, and once I once I finally transitioned, it was like, well, if I'm living my truth, I might as well try this, and it's been great. Now, I did in the early days of my transition, I didn't date at all because I was really in like the early days of finding myself. But once I started dating, which took a while, I was poly. Yeah. When's my surgery? Not scheduled yet, but I will keep you posted on when. Right, let's try spicy tuna. That's good. That's really good. It's really good. That's a solid spicy tuna roll. Yeah. What's the difference between poly and just dating? Well, if you're just dating, you know, like you can be dating multiple people at once before you commit to someone. But poly, you can be committed to people for long-term relationships, right? I could have been seeing Emily for 12 years and Sarah for 7. And it's not like I'm just dating them. In this context, I'm in long-term committed relationships with both of them. It's not just dating. Does that make sense? Yeah. I know, it is so good. It is so good. Did we get I think we had another gift come through. A couple gifts. Sorry, I'm a little behind on the gifts, y'all. Someone named Alex sent $5. Hello, Alex, and thank you. They said, you're a beautiful woman, very inspiring, with a red heart, and they said ILYSN, which of course means I love you so much. I love you too, Alex. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you, Alex. You are so sweet. Also, thank you to Rachel, who sent $10. Thank you, Rachel. They said, love you, enjoy your sushi, with a hand heart emoji. Thank you. That is so nice of you, Rachel. Thank you. Well, I say we eat a piece of sushi for each of them. So we'll start with Alex. We'll eat a spicy tuna piece for Alex. Mm. 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 What's the difference between women and femmes? Genuine question. Okay, so you can be someone who presents as feminine without identifying as a woman. And you can be a woman without being feminine, right? So the examples of that would be someone who is a woman but doesn't present feminine. You can be butch, right? You've seen these women. They're out and about, wearing more androgynous or masculine clothing, maybe short haircut. Those are masculine women. But if you ask them, they say like, yeah, I'm a woman. I'm a masculine woman, right? Whereas the opposite of it would be someone who's like, if you ask them, they don't identify as a woman at all. Maybe they're non-binary, but they still present feminine. Does that make sense? Like, masc and femme are kind of like aesthetics and vibes, as opposed to man and woman, which are identities. All right, and this one is for Rachel. Thank you, Rachel. Wow. Wow. That is so good. It is so good. What's advice you would give to someone who's scared to come out as trans? Well, as I always say, as a disclaimer with this kind of thing, it's a little chilly out. If you are scared to come out as trans because you fear that you might lose a roof over your head, right? Depending on how old you are or what your living situation is. If you think you'd end up on the streets because you came out, don't do it. But if that's not the case, here's what you do. Or here's why you should do it, actually, is more your question. Being in the closet stinks. It is miserable. It is not particularly, not only is it sad, it's soul crushing. And it's hard to see sometimes because, sometimes being in the closet can be safe. It can give you a feeling of safety. Thank you. I'm good for now. Thank you. But ultimately, that safety is not worth it compared to how miserable you are. It is always, with the exception of what I said a minute ago, it is always worth it to come out. You think you're going to lose friends or family or whatever? Like, you might. But you can find new friends. Because the friends and family who would ditch you after you tell them who you really are not really your friends or your family. They might think they are now, but they're really not. It's worth it, I promise. I promise it's worth it. You will be so much happier if you transition. So much happier. I'll tell you, I was much happier. I was miserable before I transitioned. I was miserable. I missed my mouth. I was living in hell. How old was I? 27. I was 27. Was my transition overwhelming or did it feel natural? I mean, it can be both, right? It felt very natural. I was like, oh, this is moving in a direction I wish I'd always been moving in. But it can be overwhelming sometimes, especially in the beginning where there's a lot of new stuff all at once. And you got to decide what speed you want to go at, like clothing, hormones, voice training, if that's what you want. Like all these different things that you can do as fast or as slow as you want. No. I am happy now. Thank you. The sushi does slap. It does. Do you feel better living your truth? Oh, yeah. No, I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't be here right now. And I mean on the earth if I hadn't transitioned. I wouldn't have made it. It's true. Like, I am being 100% truthful. I wouldn't have made it. I shudder to think. Oh, no, Grace. Wow. Let's see some ginger on top of that. Wow. Wow. Do I still think Kurt Cobain was trans? Yeah, I think so. I mean, they're not with us anymore, so there's no way of knowing for sure, but it seems, I know in my heart of hearts that seems pretty obvious to me. What are donations for? Donations keep the stream going. Like any stream, there's the person who's doing it, if they're doing it full time, needs to be able to support themselves. So that's why. What made you feel like transitioning? Well, the impulse was I wanted to be happy. I wanted to be myself. Transitioning is another way of saying being yourself, living your truth. Ooh, thank you, Relax. That's cool. Thank you very much. I look expensive. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That's awesome. Cool. But yeah, I wanted to finally be happy. I was deeply unhappy. And the moment I realized I was trans was like, oh, this is what I've been missing. This is the missing puzzle piece of I'm unhappy because I'm waking up every day and pretending to be someone I'm not. And the person who I am is someone I have yet to really discover. And that's what transitioning is. Waking up every day and choosing to be yourself and not someone that people ask you to be. because people asked me to be a boy. I never was. I tried. I tried to pretend to be one for a long time. And every day I hated it. I hated it, hated it, hated it. And finally got to a point where I was like, I can't do this anymore. I know who I am. I'm out of here. Thank you, Natasha. That's so nice. Oh wait, who sent that? Who sent that the shoe? How long after HRT did you start noticing changes, and what did you notice first? A lot of times the thing you'll notice first is skin with estrogen. So, ooh, that lady's hair. On estrogen, your skin gets softer, more supple, more delicate. It's a subtle but very powerful change, as opposed to testosterone, where your skin's a little more rugged and strong. Estrogen, you get a little bit of softer skin. That was the first. That's usually the first thing people will notice. The next thing was kind of an overall mood shift, and not in a bad way. I think a lot of times people think of estrogen as like, it makes you so moody. That's not true. It really just put me in touch with my emotions. It kind of like it was like there was two wires that needed to be touched together. Oh, thank you, Will. Thank you very much, Will. Mwah. Two wires that kind of needed to be touched in order for me to feel my feelings, and estrogen helped me connect the wires. Also, the girls, that I would say at about 3 months or so was when I started noticing the very early girls. By the end of the first year, there was some significant stuff there. And at this point, I'm like really happy. So, can you explain neopronouns? Why do we need more pronouns than the 3? So neopronouns, for those who are not aware of what they are, means like instead of she, they, and he, there's people who like ask for z and zer pronouns. I think at the end of the day, language is something that's always evolving. In the 1600s, it was thou, right? We don't say thou anymore, but people used to say that all the time. Pronouns have always shifted. Now, I think the that's not the right word. The amount of people who use neopronouns is far less than you would think. There is no one that I am particularly aware of in my social circles that use anything other than he, she, or they, or any pronouns. I think people point to neopronouns as like look, this ridiculous thing they're asking for. But first off, not that many people are asking to be called neopronouns. And like, if someone just wants you to use a different pronoun, then use it. It's not a big deal. It's not that hard. If you don't know how, just ask them and they'll tell you. It all comes down to, if there's something you can do to make someone's day a little bit easier or better, why wouldn't you? Just do it. Just do it. That's it. And like, again, I've never met I'm sure I've met people, but like, there's no one who is in my daily life who I'm aware of that uses those. It's really not that many people. What do you do every day, Kimberly? I'm an empath, yeah. Me too. There we go, another rainbow roll. There's a good one. Respectfully, what is your stance on the bathroom discussion? The bathroom discussion, of course, being, would I use the men's room or the women's room? Who belongs in the women's room? Women. Who belongs in the men's room? Men. Now, non-binary people can have their pick of the litter. But I'm a woman, therefore I use the women's room. If you think that women belong in the women's room, all women should then be allowed in the women's room. If your response to this is, well, you're not a woman, then it's much bigger than the bathroom discussion. Then immediately we zoom out from the bathroom discussion to a much more fundamental thing. If you believe that trans women are women, then you probably have no issue with the bathroom discussion, which is that trans women are allowed and should be allowed in bathrooms. Trans men should be allowed in men's bathrooms. There's no ulterior motive. I think the real problem comes in when people start assigning an ulterior motive to trans people who want to use their correct bathroom. People who assume that when I walk into a bathroom that I have something mischievous planned, that I have some sort of dastardly deed to commit. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't. My dastardly deed is to pee. That's it. And wash my hands, or maybe poo. Sorry, I do it. If someone really wanted to commit something awful in a women's restroom, why would they go through the charade of buying a whole new wardrobe, transitioning publicly, getting on hormones, spending tens if not hundreds of thousands of dollars on their transition medically? Why go through the whole charade? There's no point. If you want to stroll into a bathroom and do something terrible, just do it. I'm not saying you should. I think if you do, you should be imprisoned. But it's such a silly. I think people really don't think it through. Like what does it even mean? Like, why wouldn't you just walk it? Just walk in and do it, right? You don't need to go through this whole charade. It doesn't happen ever. Maybe there's some examples out there of cis men who wanted to do terrible things and got caught and were like, "Oh, I'm actually a woman. You can't." Like, that's different. But trans women, people who are normal, respectable human beings, we go into the bathroom to pee. That's it. If you see a trans woman in a bathroom or trans femme in a bathroom, I guarantee you they are nervous to be there. Almost certainly. Most of us. I'm nervous in women's restrooms. The restaurant I'm at right now, I went into their bathroom before the stream, and there was a woman who was doing her makeup in the mirror. And as soon as I saw her, I got this clenched feeling in my chest of, oh my God, I hope she doesn't assume that I'm here to do anything bad, right? I had my head down. I walked past her. I used the bathroom, and then I left. And when I was washing my hands, she was still doing it, and I was like, oh God, please don't. Like, I don't want to, I'm not here for any trouble. Like, please don't. And obviously, I don't know this person. I'm sure that's not what she was thinking, or maybe it was. I don't know. But like, I'm scared. I'm scared to do that. Again, we're not there to do anything bad. We're there to pee. We're there to pee. I'll really go. That's good. A lot of comments right now. Mods, if you see any good questions, feel free to pin them. It's kind of hard for me to keep up with the chat right now. Sadly, you can't talk for anyone else. Well, I feel pretty safe in assuming that any other trans person would agree with me, at least ones that are not like crazy, that trans people have no ulterior motive in restrooms other than to use them for their intended purpose. Oh. Hello, love. I love watching your page. The ex-husband is transitioning, so it helps me to understand. I'm glad to hear that, Tasha. Now, is the reason this is your ex-partner because of your transition, or their transition? What's in the sauce? This is ginger, and there's a little bit of wasabi left over. I'm uncomfortable with you in the restroom. I mean, that's your problem. If you're uncomfortable with me in the restroom, I'm not there to do anything other than pee. So that's your problem. If you think that I'm not, that I'm there to do something else, that's incorrect. So wherever your discomfort is coming from, I take a look and say, why am I uncomfortable with seeing someone like Lily in the bathroom? Because she's just here to pee. So what's the problem? Would you encourage people to hide their transition from a significant other if they will react badly? No. Not at all. If you are someone who has a partner and you are going to transition and you don't tell them, your relationship is doomed. I mean, even if you think it's already doomed, it's especially doomed. Like any relationship, you can't hide things. If you do, that's a huge conflict whenever it comes out, because it will. And then not only do you have the thing that you were hiding to talk about, you have the fact that you hid it in the first place, which is a huge problem. I mean, you don't need to tell them the moment you figure it out, but you need to tell them pretty soon, because here's the thing. If you are going to transition, they may or may not be on board with it. And it's not their responsibility to be. They may say, oh, well, I thought I married a man, but it turns out I didn't. So I'm not attracted to women, so I can't stay with you. And that's totally okay. It's not great. It's not easy, but they have that choice. Sometimes relationships stay, sometimes they don't. But it is irresponsible to hide that from your partner for a long period of time. Tips on how to bring up polyamory to my partner. Good question, Caroline. A lot of times polyamory can be a touchy subject for people who, for the person who's getting it brought up to them. Because they might feel, number one, like, pitfall here is they think you're breaking up with them. Because in their mind, especially if they're not familiar with polyamory, you wanting to see other people equals breaking up. Those two things are synonymous in their brain, even though it's very different. Because for you, Caroline, hopefully the way you see it is, I want to strengthen my relationship with this person. I want to invest deeper, and the best way for me to do that is to start being polyamorous, because I'm going to be happier in this relationship and just in my life if I do this, right? I know polyamory, or I hope polyamory is going to work. So when you do tell them, don't word it very carefully. Don't say, I want to see other people. Say, hey babe, are you familiar with polyamory? It's a way that, and every other word, remind them that you love them, right? Because this is not, and make sure that they know you are not breaking up with them. And paint a picture for them, right? Be like, if we were to try this, like, I would run by, dates by you. You would know everything, and you could go on dates too, and we'd communicate and talk about it. And I think this would strengthen our relationship. That kind of thing. And remind them that you love them over and over and over again. Yeah. Of course, Caroline. How long is therapy before doctors let you transition? So I think the idea of trans people needing to go to therapy is one that is not coming. I don't think you're coming at it from a bad place, Misfit, but I think a lot of people assume that if a trans person was to go to therapy, the therapist would look at them and through their, like, medical expertise be like, yeah, I don't know about this. This is a little extreme, don't you think? And talk them out of it, right? I think that is something that people assume would happen because deep down, I think a lot of people think that being trans is an illness, which it is not, to be clear. In the same way that, like, you might have asked this question in the 80s, like, oh, you think you're gay? Well, maybe you should go to therapy first. And the therapist might say, like, oh, are you sure about that? It's not a terribly difficult thing to know you're trans. It's actually a very simple thing to come to on your own. And no therapist can talk you out of it once you know. Therapy is good for everyone, generally. I've been in therapy since 2014 with the same therapist for about a decade. I've had the same therapist, and he is the best. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have been able to figure it out. Now, I remember in 2020, I brought up to him one day, like, yeah, you know what? I think I've been considering going to Target and getting a sports bra. And he looked at me, hi, Catherine, and said, really? And I say, yeah. It's like, well, oh, maybe you should go try that then. Go get the sports bra. And I was like, yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will. And ultimately, he helped me come to terms with my transition. He didn't. Now, to be clear, he did not try to talk me out of it. He did not. He didn't even really push me to do anything that I wasn't ready to do. He just helped me explore, as any good therapist would. So, should everyone go to therapy? Yes. Should you be forced to go through months of therapy so that a therapist can grill you to be sure you're actually trans? No. It's not up to the therapist to determine if you're trans or not. It is up to you. The therapist can help you explore. But at the end of the day, if you say you're trans, you're trans. What is your opinion on the law stating biological men can't play on women's teams? What do you mean, the law? Because you might be referring to a state law. You say the law, but Alyssa, I don't know what you're talking about. Also, the word is not biological. The word is cis. Biological men. You would be thinking of like cisgender men, maybe, or biological men is such a vague term. It implies that like transgender men are inferior. I hate it so much. If a law uses that term, I wouldn't even give it a second thought. Here's the thing about sports. Women's sports are for women. I'm a woman, therefore if I were to play on a team, I would play women's sports. I'm a terrible athlete. I'll tell you that much. I have no intent on playing on any teams anytime soon. But if I wanted to, I would. There are rules in place to make sure that like an actual man who's pumped up on testosterone couldn't just show up and be like, I'm actually a woman, like, let me play with you. Like, there are rules in place to avoid those situations. But for someone like me who has got very little to no testosterone in their body, it's fine. Many professional, or I guess like college level and sports organizations across the world have accounted for this. It's always a shame when you hear like, there was like I think recently a chess thing where like trans women can't compete against women in chess, something stupid like that. It's a very dumb argument. It all stems from the trans women aren't women fallacy, because that's really where it's coming from. The word biological is stupid. Because what does it even mean? What does biological mean? That means it's alive, right? Biological. Anything and everything can be biological. You could make the argument everything's made out of atoms, so they're all like, come on. Like a cucumber is biological. What does that mean? The other thing about it is it implies some sort of superiority, right? Like biological women versus trans women. Biological means like we've always been women. We're inherently women as opposed to trans women who aren't, right? That's it. Biological comes with a lot of baggage, whereas transgender versus cisgender, they're factual, and they're neutral. They don't like add any kind of value judgment. Yeah. So, anyways, you're not coming out with great counterpoints today, I must say. Oh, thank you. Should I put it on? It fell out of my bag apparently, and someone was like, "Was this yours?" And I was like, "Why, yes, that is my fake mustache." Should I wear a fake mustache? What age should I transition? 27. I'll put it on for a few minutes. There we go. I will say though, these things are very hard to peel off. They're very hard to peel off. I don't know if you saw my video yesterday with the pasta video. What was it? Tortellini and manicotti. Both of my parents are in my life. Yes, my mom and dad are both loving and supportive, and I love them very much. Brett Coop, I don't know who that is. That was today. I posted it today. Yes, I filmed it yesterday. Biology is based in genetics. I can be biologically related to someone and say they aren't my family. I'm not sure what point you're trying to make, Alyssa. Biology is based in genetics. Well, I mean, what is it? Like 90% of your DNA, 90% of human DNA is identical to a cat, right? So you're 90% related to a cat. Once again, like you've added another word here, Alyssa, that is not really doing anything at all. You've added a word genetics. Okay. Well, we're 90% cat, so it means nothing. My coworker is MTF, male to female, and I'm wondering how I can be there to support her. What things should I say? Good question, Claire. Okay. So, of course, you're already going to call her by the right name. You're going to call her by the correct pronouns. You might use gender-affirming language like, hey, what up, girl? What's up, girl? Like things like that. You don't need to go overboard. In fact, try not to, but, things like that can be really helpful. Checking up on her, say, hey, just thinking about you. What's up? Do you want to grab lunch together? Things like that. Just be a good friend. Just be a good friend, because these things are impossible. That's really all it is. There's nothing in particular that you need to say. Just be nice. Yeah. What is the cause of gender dysphoria? What is the cause of gender dysphoria? Do you know what gender dysphoria is? Gender dysphoria means that you are one gender and you're being told you need to be another gender. So it's a mismatch between your actual gender and the gender that you've been assigned. That's what gender dysphoria is. Is that what you're asking? I adore my shirt. Thank you. Me too. Can you have gender dysphoria after surgery? Yes, you can. Absolutely. Yeah, totally. I mean, if I randomly one day, like after my surgery, still happen to have some, hair on my face, that's gender dysphoria. Maybe like fat distribution isn't quite where I want it to be. That's gender dysphoria. A bunch of different reasons. Surgery isn't the end-all be-all. It helps. It's a big thing checked off the list, but gender dysphoria is always going to be around for most people. Maybe if you're a perfect human being, like a Hunter Schafer type, maybe never again. But yeah. Natasha said, what if you aren't happy with the results? Would you change back with the surgery? First off, you can't. It's an irreversible surgery. The second off, there is a 99% satisfaction rate with bottom surgery. That's way better than most surgeries, like hip replacements, for example. Way better. So highly unlikely. Will I be at LA Pride? I live in SF, so I'll be at SF Pride. If you accidentally use the wrong pronoun publicly, should you apologize publicly or in private? Apologize in public in front of everyone who heard it. Acknowledge it right then and there. Right then and there. Right then and there. Here's a good question from Evil Little Devil. I have a friend who is FTM, female to male, so a trans man. When referring to him in the past, would I use the old name or how does it work? Good question. Excellent question, Devil. So if we'll use me for an example here. Right, I'm Lily, but people 10 years ago would call me Nick. In 2014, people called me Nick. Yes, you may take it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Much appreciated. Now, the trick here, the explanation of how and why this works is that even though you called me Nick in 2014, I was always Lily. I just didn't know it at the time. I've always been Lily. It kind of comes down to the idea that you don't change genders. You're born. I was born as Lily deep inside. I had to wear the Nick costume for 27 years until I finally shed it. So in the past, you would use Lily as my name because even though you might have called me Nick in 2014, I'm Lily now, and retroactively, everyone now knows that I've always been Lily. So in the past, always use their current up-to-date name and pronouns. It's never, you never would say Nick played soccer in 3rd grade. It would be Lily, she played soccer in 3rd grade. Yeah. Am I religious at all? Would I believe religions would accept me? Yeah. I mean, there's like so many queer chapters of, like, there's a queer synagogue in San Francisco called Sha'ar Za'av. I thought about joining them for a while. I'm not really religious though. I'm really not. I don't like prayer at all. I noticed you use your old name instead of blank name. Is that deliberate? It's only because the word that starts with a D is one that I wouldn't say on this platform for. No, like if outside of stream, I would absolutely use the D word, if that makes sense. It's like it's a language thing for this particular stream. Yeah. Do you think if you played women's sports, you'd be stealing success from there because of your mask build? Okay. I am 6 feet tall. It is true. I have a wider chest. But here's the thing. I think people assign gender out to be the end all be all of athletic performance, like the reason you might be good at sports. Like the reason is like, oh yes, men good, women bad at sports, period. Right? That's the reason. But let me remind you of the 2008 China Olympics, where Michael Phelps, if you remember, went on his crazy tear of getting like every gold medal in swimming. Michael Phelps, of course, is a man who's competing against other men. But every time he swam, he left his opponents in the dust, just completely decimated them. And in the discourse about Michael Phelps, they weren't talking about the fact he was a man. They were talking about his abnormally large abdomen and webbed feet and hands or whatever it was. All these like different things about his biology that had nothing to do with gender that gave him an advantage. So when it comes to sports, if I showed up and played in a women's sports league, it doesn't matter if it's a women's league or a men's league. I'm going to lose. I'm going to be like one of the worst players out there because I'm a bad athlete. I'm predisposed not to be good at sports. When I was 17 and swimming in high school, I would swim against like middle schoolers and lose. I was at my prime and they were not. Like, and they beat me because I'm a bad athlete. It has nothing to do with my gender. Every time you hear about a trans woman winning in sports, like 1,000 times, for every time you hear about a trans woman winning in sports, there's 1,000 times where a trans woman lost in sports. When it happens, people make a big stink out of it. But really, trans women lose in sports all the time. It's not like anytime there's a trans woman, she's going to dominate because, whatever testosterone that used to be in her system. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. There was also a non-binary comment a while ago. Can you say that again? Is it okay just to correct yourself if you misgender someone and move on without acknowledging it? No, you must acknowledge it. And you don't have to, but you definitely want to say, I am so sorry. I meant she, and then move on. Like, apologize, be sincere, but then move on. Yeah. As soon as you say it. I'm really struggling with my gender right now. I think I might be non-binary, but I feel unsure. Okay, Claire, can I ask what, first off, good on you for exploring. Can I ask what specifically you're feeling? Hi. Oh, hey again. Could I see the dessert menu, please?
Dessert menu? I'll be right away.
Thank you. What makes you feel like you might be non-binary? Just out of curiosity, just so maybe we can work through this together. And mods, if you wouldn't mind pinning. Thank you so
I
much.
recommend the first one is my favorite, the milk chocolate mocha.
Okay.
It's like a chocolate mousse.
Thank you. Yeah, maybe give me a few minutes.
Take your time.
Thank you. But yeah, look, here's the thing. If you think it might be non-binary, great. Maybe try on a new name. Just because you're trying something out doesn't mean you are, right? You might maybe try on a new name, try like a fun gender neutral name or a name that you've been thinking of. Do you have a name? Because maybe we can all try it out on you. Are they still here? Is that person still here? They're still here. What was the thing? What was the question? Would love to know my thoughts. How do trans people come up with their name? It's just whatever. There's a bunch of different reasons. Explain my upcoming operation. My most recent video explains it. Yeah. Can you describe a moment that has been particularly validating for you during your transition? Yeah. There's one pretty recently. I'm trying to remember what it was. What was it? I was like extreme gender euphoria. Oh, what was it? I was with Emily. Oh, what was it? It was a bathroom situation. It was in the bathroom. Oh yeah, no, I remember now. I wasn't with Emily. I was with my brother. Okay, so I was in a bathroom that was an all-gender bathroom. It was at a pizza place where the whole thing, the way the bathroom worked was you walk in, everyone walks in the same door. There's a row of sinks, and then each stall is like completely closed off. So it doesn't matter, men, women, non-binary people, everyone in the same bathroom. Okay. I remember I'd already peed and I was washing my hands, and the door from the outside opens, and there was a man, or a mask, I'm assuming a man, popped his head in, looked at me, and went, "Oops," and clearly just hadn't read that it was a all gender bathroom, and saw me, thought woman, and went, "Oops, I'm in the women's bathroom." He wouldn't have responded with that gut reaction if it hadn't been that he clocked me as a femme, as woman. I was like, yes. And I was like, no, you're fine. It's an all gender. And he was like, oh, okay. That was so affirming. I was like, yes, I got gendered correctly in this man's mind. So that was nice. Am I nervous for surgery? Sounds painful? Not really. Yes, it sounds painful. It is going to be painful, but I'm not nervous. I'm a little bit. I'm mostly excited. I'm just excited. Yummy. Okay, here are the desserts. Milk chocolate sesame namelaka, black sesame sponge cake, candied cacao nibs, and red bean mousse. I don't like red bean. Japanese cheesecake with matcha. I can't do matcha ice cream. Creme fraiche panna cotta. Seasonal ice cream or sorbet. None of these things are really calling my name. Yeah, none of are really calling my name today. Anyways, how did I know my name was going to be Lily? It was just always there. I mean, I just always used Lily on the internet when I was growing up. I just knew. Some people don't always know. It's not like every trans person knows. Sometimes they'll try different names on. Try one day and one another day and eventually figure it out. Or sometimes change eventually. But yeah. Gelato, no. I think I'm good. I think I'm pretty full, actually. What time is it over here? It is 5:55. Thank you, Rage. Are there any big no-no questions that should be... Yeah, there are big no-no questions. Can you pin that one, please? Okay, so no-no question number 1, don't ask what their name used to be. Don't do that. That's bad. Because no one wants to say that word. I'll say it because I know you're curious, but I'm also someone who chooses to do this for a living, right? But don't ask people their name. Don't do that. Number 2, don't ask about downstairs things, especially if you're not super familiar with this person. If they want to talk about it, they will. But if they don't, you don't want to have to. You don't ask them if they've had bottom surgery. Don't ask them if they had surgery. Period. I would also probably not ask about family, because a lot of times, unfortunately, I'm lucky to be an exception to this. A lot of trans people don't have supportive family, or some trans people have like a little bit supportive family, or mostly non-supportive, or mostly supportive. Like almost always, not always. There's a lot of times where there will be something about family that's like, I don't want to talk about that. So don't ask about family. Don't ask about the old name or any surgery, body part stuff. I think those are the big ones. Yeah. Thank you, Elle. What questions are okay? I mean, any question that you'd ask a regular person. We're not like particularly, you shouldn't have to feel like you walk on eggshells around us. I mean, what's your name? What do you like to do? I don't know, do you have any pets? What kind of music do you listen to? I mean, if there's any particular information, you could always, if you really want to know about their transition, you could be like, oh, I was curious, can you tell me about your transition? Like, keep it vague if you really need to know, but honestly, like, why would you? We're just people, just living normal lives. The fact that we're trans is just one part of us. There's so many more things. Thank you, Emily. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of new subs today. Opinions on Dylan Mulvaney? She seems really nice. I've never met her. I hope to one day, but she seems nice. Best way to ask someone's pronouns would be, oh, hey, real quick, what are your pronouns? She, her? Okay, cool. What advice would you give to your younger self now? Transition sooner. Transition now, as soon as you can. Hey, younger Lily. Yes, your name is Lily. It's me from the future in 2024. Yes, 2024. Fun fact: you are a transgender woman. I know, crazy. It all turns out well. Don't worry. But to make our lives easier, how about this? Transition now. Why don't you go tell mom, I'm trans. Call me Lily from now on, and let's get on that estrogen as soon as possible. That is what I would do. And I don't know how I would take that news. Depending on where I was in my life, let's say 10-year-old me, third grade, I think I probably would have been receptive to this in like 5th and 6th grade. I probably would have been able to handle that information. It would have made a lot of sense. Yeah. 10 is 5th? No. Wait. 8 is 3rd. 8 is 3rd. You're right. My math was off. You're right. Yeah, 5th grade, 6th grade, so like 10 or 11. How do you explain being trans to a child if they ask from being around a person who's trans? So you don't need to get into the nitty-gritty with a kid because A, they don't care, and B, it's not relevant. All they need to know is that if someone around them is trans, right? Like, so let's say a friend of theirs is transitioning. You might say to that kid, hey, so you know your friend Steve from the playground? Yeah, did you notice that Steve's been wearing different kinds of clothes lately? Yeah, I've noticed that. Cool, yeah, well, actually, Steve is now using a different name. So they're not, from now on, instead of calling them Steve, you can call them Barbara. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, great. And also, Barbara, instead of calling Barbara a he, you're going to say she now. So Barbara is a she now. And they're still your friend. They're still the same person, but now you just call them Barbara. Sound good? Yeah, that sounds good. Like, that's all that kids need to know. They don't need to know, well, like, Barbara is a transgender girl, and, you know, when you talk about the theory of gender and the thing we're all born with, no, you don't need to get into that. You just need to give the kids the facts. Because at the end of the day, they're just a kid. Hey, I think I'm gonna stick with where I'm at. I think I'm just gonna have to check.
Which one?
No, I think I'm just gonna have to check.
Just a check?
Yeah.
Like some coffee and anything else?
No, I'm good. I appreciate it, though. Thank you.
I have a surprise for you.
Take it easy. Thanks. So yeah, no, it's pretty simple. You don't need to like tell them everything. All you need to do is tell them the basics, because at the end of the day, kids just want to have fun and be a kid. They're not like looking to get into deep conversations with their like friends about the transgender experience. It's like, oh, that's Barbara now? Great. Let's play video games, or let's play hopscotch, or, you know, let's play tag. It's not relevant to them. Like, as long as they know what to call them and what pronouns to use, like, it doesn't matter. Same thing with like, oh yeah, like, you know, Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy has 2 dads. Oh, cool. Jimmy has 2 dads. The kid doesn't need to know why. They don't need to know like, oh, I mean, maybe they ask, wait, 2 dads? Yeah. His dads love each other. Oh, okay, great. They don't need to know like, what does it mean to be gay? The fact that they're gay. Like, you don't need to get into that. You can just tell the kids that sometimes you see people with 2 dads and 2 moms, and that's normal. Great. That's it. Can you make milk? I could. I don't currently, but I could if I wanted to. Do you remember me from yesterday? I do. Hello. Would I ever turn to Christianity? No. Hello, Veronica. Are we going to get into the milk thing again? This always tickles me. If we're going to get into the milk thing again. We can get into the milk thing. Top 3 main interests. Escape rooms. Food. Girls. Thanks. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You see you again?
Absolutely. Here is my card. What?
I have something coming for you.
Oh, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. The milk thing is disturbing. I mean, I don't think so. Literally anyone can produce milk who has milk ducts. Cis men can produce milk if they really wanted to. They could. Anyone could. I could. I mean, the milk production protocols are the same for everyone. For like wet nurses and the La Leche League. There are people in this chat right now, trans women in this chat right now, who have successfully fed their kids with the milk that they made. And those kids have grown up to be strong and healthy. So the evidence is out there. In the words of Reading Rainbow, don't take my word for it. Just do your research. It's out there. It's really not that hard. Google it. Do the Google. Hey, Scar, hello. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. Once again, y'all. I look. Part of me wants to make milk just to show you that you're wrong. I could. It wouldn't be that hard. I could. Maybe I will. Just to prove a point. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Cool. Sweet. Just to prove a point, yeah. I don't know if that would be worth it though, but I could. If I wanted to, I could. Provide evidence? Google it. There's so much evidence. There's so much evidence. I can't show you right now sitting at a restaurant, but you can look up a video of it. Look up a video of a trans woman feeding her child. There's plenty of them. Healthy. You can look up the study. I'm sure there's more than one of like where they compare the nutrition between the two milks and they're the same. Like, do it. Do it. Or are you too scared to Google it? Are you too scared that you'll Google it and see that I'm right? I think that's probably it. Please read on PubMed. There you go. It's literally not that hard. All right. Want to play the guessing game? Oh, thank you, Ashley. All right, we're going to turn off comments for a little bit, just to give my mods a break, and we can play the guessing game. So, what did we get for food tonight? We had the origami mocktail, which was the orange one in the up glass. We had the low ball mocktail with a very cool ice cube in it, and I'm pretty sure they get the same ice cubes from the same place as Bar Sprezzatura. We had the spicy salmon hand roll. We had the rainbow roll. We had the spicy tuna roll. Now, these all came out to be a certain amount. Plus, I left a 25% tip. What does that bring the total to? Lila guessed 87. That is too low. I will give you that. It must be higher. Too low. And now, thank you for subscribing. It's Allie. If you want to guess and see if you can win the big prize today, you can subscribe for $2.99. $2.99. You can talk. I see someone who's almost within $1. Someone's almost within $1. Almost. You can keep guessing if you want. The winner, of course, gets a very special prize. Very special prize. Rach says 126. No. 15. No. Further from it, Brian and Gigi. You're further from it. Lila's very close. Aaron, you're not. You're Scar, you're colder. Brian and Gigi, you were very close. Trish said 118, not quite. Thank you for World Up for subscribing. 119, 114 is close-ish. Oh, all right, Lila. I'll give it to you. Lila. Lila guess 110.45, $110.45. Very close. So before tip, it was $87.99. And now, on top of that, it is with the 25% tip of $22, it is $109.99. There we go. Dang. Brian and Gigi, you were like $1.50. Second time winning. Look at you go, Lila. Now, your very special prize, do you know what the prize is? Do you remember from last time? Do you remember? Do you remember the prize from last time? Nothing. You win nothing. Thank you, Lila. You win. Oh no, that was from It's Allie. Thank you, It's Allie. Check my Cash App. Okay, I will. Oh, Aaron. Thank you. That is so nice of you. Aaron sent $25. Oh, thank you. That is so nice. They sent $25 and said, "Great stream. Love your sweater." Thank you. Appreciate it. I love the sweater too. It's like light enough to not it's light enough to not be like bulky or anything, and but cute as well. Cute as well. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone say thank you to Aaron. I've been watching, could not afford till now. Used to be Enzo Mama, but changed name. Cool. Well, hello again, Enzo Mama. Thank you for subscribing. I know, fancy with the Apple Watch. I use it a lot actually, but thank you, Aaron. You're so very sweet. I'm not coughing because of your gift. I'm coughing because something went down the wrong pipe. I appreciate it. All these gifts make this stream possible. Every time we stream, it happens because of your support. I'm able to do this because of your support. So thank you. Made me gag? No. Thank you, Eric. Thank you. So does the stream pay for a meal every time? No, not always. Sometimes it doesn't. Like, this meal was $109, and if you do the math, you can say we probably made a little bit more than that, but not. I don't know. I don't keep track in my head, but yeah. I mean, it doesn't always happen. Sometimes it doesn't, and it's like, a day where we don't make money. It is what it is, and got to hope that over time it will all even out. Yeah, I'm so jealous of my curly hair, honestly. Oh, thank you, Abby. Yeah, I mean, it is something that. Thank you for saying that, Aaron. Wow. Okay. Cool. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. Thank you. I am also caffeine free, so I cannot have matcha. I'm so sorry, but I can try and eat around it. It's okay. I'll eat around it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. I feel so bad. They brought me a free dessert that had something on it I couldn't eat. I'm sure the people who are not subscribed right now, the amount of hate in the comments that would be happening of just eat around. Feel bad. Anyways, no, Allie, you're good. You're all good. Like, look, people who can is always appreciated, but I don't charge for these streams up front because I want more people to be able to have them. So yeah. Thank you, Trish. I didn't mean I didn't want. I guess I could have just said nothing, but I didn't want them to like see one bite in it or something and like think it was I didn't like it or something, because I'm sure it's great. I just can't eat much. Thank you for subscribing, Michael. Wow, we're one away from 160. Very cool. Thank you, Michael, for bringing us closer. Yeah, it's just I can like hear the comments in my head. Thank you, Trish. I appreciate that. Yeah, I could have eaten around it. I could have, but yeah. Anyways, they're very nice here. They're nice here at Pabu. Also, cool thing about this restaurant is they use Spider-Man font. See that? You ever look at the Spider-Man title, like Spider-Man, the like Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire? It's in this font. It's the same font. Isn't that crazy? Like, look it up. It's the same thing. Maybe there's slight differences, but it looks very similar. It looks very similar. Nice gift just came through from Kaylee. Hello, Kaylee. Thank you. That's so nice. And said, sent $5 and said, wish I was eating sushi with you, girl. Enjoy your evening, with 3 pizza emojis. Now you're making me hungry for pizza. Now you're making me hungry for pizza. You like my shirt? Thank you. There is something went down in the wrong pipe earlier. I don't know what it is. Thank you for subscribing, Toad. That's very nice of you. Wow, 160. We got like 20 or 30 subscribers today. That's crazy. It's that $2.99 tier, the $3 a month tier to be able to talk. I'm glad we did it. Yeah. Thank you for subscribing. That's so nice. And thank you, Maria Angeli. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. And thank you again, Kaylee. I appreciate that. Mwah. Are you eating pizza? Is that what's happening? You are welcome. I love your shirt. Thank you. I love this too. Oh my gosh. I had one on earlier that I decided against wearing because it's just a little too tight. That said, lesbians do it better. It was just a little too tight for stream. We're making chili. Okay, cool. Whoa. Thank you, it's Allie. That is so nice of you. Those galaxies are Michael and Allie both putting down the big ones. Thank you so much. Wow, you were so sweet. I just wish people would let others live their lives. You only get one. I agree, Michael. I agree. Thank you for saying that. You know, I was playing this game recently. One of my favorite games of the year so far. Another Crab's Treasure, where you're like a little crab who gets their. Thank you, Toad. You're like a little crab who gets their shell stolen, and you are on this whole adventure to get your shell back. And it's a lot of fighting, right? You're supposed to fight to get your shell back. And there's this whole like through line where you as a crab just wanted to do nothing. You just wanted to like talk to no one, chill out in the sun and do nothing. And there's this realization you have towards the end of the game where, thank you, Allie, where you're like, well, I don't want to fight, but I have to fight so that people like me don't have to. It's said way more eloquently in the game, but the idea that you, even though you don't want to fight, you have to so that people like you later don't have to. And that's kind of how I see it. Of, you know, I put myself in the crosshairs. I know I do. So that hopefully no one eventually has to fight, because someone's got to do it. Someone's got to be the person. And I'm not saying I'm the only one doing this. There's so many great trans content creators and advocates out there doing the exact same thing. But I think all of us would probably agree, hopefully, at least most of us would agree, that we're doing this so hopefully eventually no one has to. Yeah. Thank you, Aaron. And thank you, Soul Glitter. My girls group is calling. All right, see ya, Allie. Mwah. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully eventually no one has to. But we're not close to that yet. And once that happens, then these streams will be way less popular, and we will just have a couple hundred people in here chilling. It'll be great. It'll be fantastic. Speaking up takes a lot of courage and dedication. Thank you, Brian. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing, Jade. Wow, we are now in our 160s. And Caroline, 162.
Right.
Thank you.
So milk chocolate na Malacca.
Okay.
Black
What?
sesame sponge.
Okay.
Coconuts and pop rocks.
Okay. Very cool.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
It's a rubbing customer.
Appreciate it. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Cacao nibs have a lot of caffeine, so I'm going to have to eat around this, but I'm not going to send this one back. I know they didn't mean to send anything that I can't eat, but I cannot send it back a second time. I cannot send it back a second time. I would feel too guilty doing that. Thank you, Jade. I appreciate that. And thank you, Michael. Thank you, everyone. What's in this one? I didn't quite catch it, but there are cacao nibs, which I cannot eat. So I'm kind of having to eat around this. Thank you, Trish. I thought they would too, but they brought me a different one that has a different ingredient I can't have for the same reason. It's good, but it's just stuff I can't have in here, so I'm probably not going to be able to eat most of it. I didn't have the heart. I didn't have the heart to tell them that I couldn't. There is caffeine in chocolate, period, but in particular, there's cacao nibs on here, and cacao nibs are like enough caffeine. They're like the closest thing you can get to coffee beans without being coffee beans. Like cacao is like cocoa. It's good though. It's good. It's just not what I want or can have. So.
Still enjoying everything so
Yeah, I'm done with this. Not because I don't like it, but because I can't eat this either. I appreciate the free desserts. I just can't. It's got cacao in it and too much cocoa, so it's the reason I didn't order desserts because it's too much stuff for me that I can't have. But I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Yeah, have a great evening.
Yeah, you too. It was great seeing you.
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
163 subs. Awesome, Jessica. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow, 163. We're getting up there, y'all. We are getting up there. Love it. Cool. All right. Well, today is, of course, Wednesday. We could do a little walk in. I think we're good. I think we can wrap it up here. I do 1 coffee a day, no more. Yep. I did like so many more than 1 coffees a day before I quit caffeine. It was so much. I was drinking like 1,000 or more milligrams of caffeine every single day. It was not healthy for me. 3 a day, yep. And for reference, I think the most caffeinated thing, like a venti coffee at Starbucks, 3 a day, depends on what kind of coffee. It was insanely hard to cut caffeine. I had a breakdown before I managed to do it. Yeah, it was like 1 venti coffee, like the biggest coffee at Starbucks. And if you've ever had one of those, you know it's a lot. It's 400 milligrams. So I was drinking 1,000 plus. I would drink like 500 or 600 milligrams just before I worked out. It was too much. When I was 20s and 30s, coffee, soda all day, every day. Yep. And I dropped my Discord. I need more content. You need to, Colt, I think you're subscribed to the $10 tier, right? You should be able to join if you're on the $10 tier. You just go, you press the little subscription button, and it'll take you to the Discord. Yeah, you just got to do it. And sometimes you have to try a couple times, but yeah, no, you're there. Yeah. I streamed for like 5 hours on Discord today. I streamed my whole workout. I streamed all my video editing. I streamed my Get Ready With Me. I was on stream starting at like 9 a.m. Pacific till what, 4 p.m. So it's what, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 hours of streaming, something like that, 6 or 7. Crazy. We had a Lily Day. Yes, we did. It was great. Okay, cool. Well, thank you again. I think I've read all of the gifts just to triple check. Is there no one? Oh, no. Marissa. Hi, Marissa. Marissa sent $2. Thank you. And said all I could give for now with a heart emoji. Thank you, Marissa. You're so sweet. Every gift is appreciated. Every single one. It all goes to the same place, which is the keeping the stream going place. Thank you. Some reminders. I have a YouTube that has all of my old streams posted there every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. A new one posts. A new one posted today. A new one will post on Friday. I have a Cameo if you want personalized messages from me. Those are fun. Subscribed yesterday. I think your approach to educating people is very special. Thank you. Thank you, Jada. That is very nice of you. Thank you. I'm sorry people are so mean in your comments. You're so sweet. I try. I think people just want me to be the villain, honestly. Hello, Kristen. Hello, Seb. Well, if I don't see you on stream, I got a wedding for my sister-in-law this weekend. Have fun, stay safe. Thank you, Michael. You too. Enjoy the wedding. Sounds fun. So YouTube, Cameo. I have podcasts with a lot of episodes in the backlog. You can find that on my stuff. Yeah. Cool. Well, I love y'all. I appreciate everyone for being here today. Everyone who gifted today, thank you. Thank you to my moderators for being awesome today. I love y'all. Thank you for showing up every day and being so great. Yeah, cool. Marcel, love ya. Love ya, love ya, love ya. Okay, well, B and everyone and Kaylee, until tomorrow, I will see you later. And stay lovely.